Hello.
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 Moon's vagina has crashed.
I. Mm.
Please reboot.
Please reboot your vagina. It's fine.
Well, she's a robot and she's just had alcohol. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Let's just go. Just start.
Her vagina crashes. What the? That sounds like a lot of glassware shattering nearby, around crotch level.
Eek. What's going on?
What's going on here? Please wait here, you two. I must investigate everything that happens.
Yeah.
I leap out of my seat and head towards the sound. You better keep your word. That's what a real man does. Right? Right? First, I'm giving a bulb up being manly. Come and pay for that damn cheek, you mooch. Look at my tiny scissors on my belt. Oh, fecking hell. He's a tailor, isn't he?
What?
He's got a pair of... His tool belt has multiple pairs of small scissors on, and they're looking for someone who can do clothes. The shop that was closed had a name that began with a G. That's on his sleeve. Ugh.
Oh, no.
That Hertz von fellow was from earlier was quarrelling with a man much larger than he.
We should have realised he was a named character.
Yeah.
Fuck.
His top lip's a very strange shape if you go by his hair on it. Because...
Yes.
Because... Yeah. That's... Anyway. The hell do you say, you little... I'll have you. Smash! Just shouts that word would smash at him. Crud smash! The man smashed the wooden table, twice as thick as his arm, in two, like it was nothing. And like it didn't completely break the laws of physics to do so. Oh?
What is with that man? A subject.
Both of you, please stand back. I must intervene for no reason. Perfect timing. I want to see how the body of mine's gonna work on a living, breathing person. Huh? Eh? What? What the heck? The man pulls out a cask from the packed wall with just one hand without even breaking a sweat. Whips the front off and then downs it in one, because that'd be kind of awesome. And then... Hey, what are you up to, eh? Lifts the cask up over the head. Its size even larger than his entire body. Is that cask full of alcohol? It's a surreal scene.
Well, that we can see none of.
Yep. So surreal that jeering bystanders were all silenced. That time you get a hold of for me. You're gonna kill a man over some acid sap. Yeah, I will. I'll teach you to run your mouths off. Even though I've only got one.
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
Shut up! He flung an empty stool in the air as he was shouting in response. That's a poorly constructed sentence, but anyway.
What, like all the others?
The heavy bar stool zoomed through the air in a straight line. What, directly up? The waiter just barely managed to dodge the stool. That just randomly just suddenly reminded me of our City Skyline playthrough. Yeah.
Also recommend you watch that. That was pretty special.
Which quickly smashed into the wall behind him, breaking apart into pieces.
Yep, that's how.
If you don't want to die, then back the head off.
Toner?
I'm working on it. Damn, the man in the air is too thin. I can't get the synergy right. I'll just have to do this with my own mana. No.
Why?
Please, make it in time.
Why do you have to do anything?
Just trip him up. I begin to refine my internal purified mana into terror and pyro, oh god. The right ratio. Even if those flaming rocks surrounded a brewery, just spell them well. The right timing. The right synergy. Terror. Pyro. Materialization. Form of a hawk. Polishing. What? Cool.
Hearts!
Materialization. Polishing. Stop screwing around. You stop this cold hell down. Finished. I leap off the ground.
Why was she
and
on the
fall
ground?
over. I don't know. Or walking, simply. Please, let me get there in time. Then suddenly, On your mouth, go in this mess, you little piece of... A shadow flies through the corner of my eye. It's quite painful. Whoa! Crash. For a moment, I couldn't tell exactly what happened. Hertzman had vanished from in front of me. Oh, so it's you. That's not going to be impressive. It's just. It looks like she's been hit by a car. Oh, she got hit by the cask. That's what happened.
Maybe.
They gave the impression that she just went past, right?
Yeah.
And hit them, and then switches to.
Yeah. This is.
Bounced off.
Just.
Woman's body flying from the impact of being struck by the cask, but she's a robot. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
Whoa! All the eight just. You bastard!
Oh. Okay.
Donkey Kong move. I use a nearby table as a launching pad and jump, almost but not quite, showing my knickers to the camera. Using all my strength, I swing my sword downward. That's a sword.
That's not a sword.
I thought she's holding a tablecloth.
Yeah.
It's... So her way to break up a bar fight was to summon a sword to kill... Well, no, she won't actually hurt people with the sword. She won't, kill anyone or hurt them. So why make a sword? But club, maybe, knock them out.
That would make more sense.
The sword met no resistance. It was a clean slice. The cask was cleaved in two, spilling ale all over the tavern. The man loses his balance and falls flat on his rear, then gets up and murders me. Interesting angle they've chosen.
Yeah.
What the hell, you bit? What? Where's your eyes gone? His eyes are fixated on the strange object pointed directly at his throat. And the fact it's transparent, you can almost probably just see a little bit of knickers. Yeah.
I'm not saying anything because anything I do say is
will be used against you in a court of law. He's just gonna really because there wasn't much. It wasn't exactly fan servicey before. Then suddenly combat must show pants almost. This glass sword is a sword made of glass. Can cut through even metal.
Yes, let's not draw attention
could.
to the fact that we are actually, in fact, magic.
You could just hit him with a chair. Your neck is nothing in comparison. It'll cut through it like a hot knife through butter. Warm butter. Buttery butter. Listen, I'm only going to say this once.
What?
Don't move.
Why?
Suddenly an eye? What?
A stylistic choice of what the fuck?
Whoa, you little... He screams at me with hate, but our match is already over, unless he just smacks the side of the sword which isn't sharp, and then breaks your neck with one hand. I've got his neck pinned to the ground. The clattering of his boots against the floor tells me all I need to know.
Rune!
Milady, how is Rune? In a wall. That's my guess.
Oh, a reaction. Owie?
Right, so she doesn't feel pain and has to pretend. Because
Yes.
she's a robot.
Because she's a robot. Rune, are you okay? I'll patch you up in a sec, okay?
No, it's alright, I got a wrench.
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I must have tripped. You tripped.
What's wrong?
There. There isn't a single scratch on her.
What?
She's a robot, guys.
Dots. Suddenly outside for some reason. Are you sure you're fine? Shouldn't you at least have a dent or something? Scratching the paintwork? Who just rose to her feet without a single mark or bruise?
I'm fine. Really, I just tripped a little as I flew through the air.
Backwards. No, that's impossible. No one would trip in a pub.
I'm 100% okay. Just look at me, perfectly healthy.
Yeah, you three. Wait a minute. Dang. Yeah, thanks for helping me about that. You guys weren't around. I'll be pushing up daisies by now. No, I didn't do a thing except summon a magical glass sword. And, almost murder someone. Save your gratitude for this girl.
Why?
didn't do anything.
She didn't do anything. She just fell over or got hit by a
Safe
cask.
for her. That's
Oh,
a
no.
different thing.
No, I didn't do anything either. I just happened to be around, then I accidentally tripped.
This girl, she's terrible at lying. Wait, aren't you, Oh? Takes a close look at the rune. Nah, that can't be, it's nothing. Never mind.
Aren't you?
Don't see many, don't see many Mark 7s around these days, you know. Oh? Well, anyway, seriously, thanks. Please, can you let me do something to return the favour?
Do you happen to make clothes?
Yeah.
Oh my, you don't need to really. Wait, On your shirt, does that read Growlkey's apparel?
No, it just says G. Yeah, it does. Name's Hertzfoot's Growlkeys. Second generation of Growlkeys apparel. It's a very awkward name.
So you are. Then that's the perfect timing. It's almost like it's like a fucking Deus Ex Machina or whatever. Fuck you and the horse you own it on. Okay, so you are. Then that's perfect timing. I fucking hate things like this.
Huh?
Winds
What
me
do you
the
mean?
fuck up.
Terrible writing where the story continuing relies mostly on a coincidence rather than anything else.
Yes. Well, actually,
We won't explain our predicament to Hertzman. We need some clothes.
so as you can see, these girls really found out, so we've been looking for new sets of clothes.
I think the glass sword and the murder skills might have done that more. You say it, new to me. I'll stitch you up some clothes right proper. Even nicer than an old man would ever put out. Come with me. We're going there right now. No, sorry. We're going there right this moment. We haven't paid for our food. It's fun, right? I'm not still young. Let me do this, master. Yeah, I don't particularly want to have tailoring done by a drunk.
No.
Besides, you'd rather it's done as soon as you can, right? Yeah, that's true. Just how is he going to tailor whilst drunk? Gotta strike while the oven's hot, and I'm in the mood. Full town scene. Room on. He's drunk.
Yeah.
Let me do this for you tonight. I'm never going to ask you what he's for. I just won't ask. I'll send her for wearing. Once
Yeah.
tomorrow hits, then I'll be all sobered up, and my curiosity's just going to get the better of me, you know? That's absurd. Just,
Wow, you'll make clothes for us?
oh, sure as hell am. You girls are my saviours. These outfits are going to be the best I make yet. Is there a reason why you got fired? Oh, dear God.
I thought cloaks were weird.
Yeah.
Wow, Retona, look!
Stop lifting your skirt. It's weird.
This fabric feels really good.
This is quite. Yes, this is definitely quite.
Wow, you two look fantastic. And not really that different to the way you did before.
Slight recolor.
I mean, she's got a different dress.
Yeah. Retona just looks less military.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course they do. Who do you think I am? Some junk we found in a pub. That's who we think you are. That's totally taken unawares. Hertzman's tailoring was second to none. Why are these sleeves so big? Anyways, I made them nice and simple. Really? Like you asked me to. But the models using the clothes are just too beautiful that they stand out anyway.
Oh, fuck off. When you get there, fuck off again.
Keep fucking off until you go on in the world, come back to where you started, and after that, you can fuck off. This man looks back at Selfie as he tilts his head.
Yay, he said I'm a great model. For somebody who's been raised to be, like, political and shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, of course. She was born to be a king. Awkwardly. Said to be the most... born to a king, sorry. The most handsome in the land. The land that he is the king of. And a queen blessed with both looks and intelligence. The most handsome king in the land.
Yep.
Really. God, someone's not very good at reading between the lines. You're the most handsome one of you I know. She went
the most handsome one of the thing that there's only one of in the country.
Yep. If she weren't beautiful, I'd be filing a complaint to Mother Nature herself. Oh, just kiss her already. Those buttons are a bit big. in the background.
Yeah, I'd seen. Don't worry. Just smiling and nodding.
It's like they're looking at me.
Well, now I can't unsee that.
And the wall.
I fucking hate buttons. I fucking
And the
do.
wall.
And you know that.
And the two-dimensional water sprayer on the shelf.
Yeah, that's weird.
That was obviously put in later. Oh, the perspective. Oh, that's just wrong. That'd have to be a cardboard cutout right at the front of the shelf. Anyway. Still though, miss. Do you mean me? How do you like your new outfit? I can't say it's the most original colour palette I've ever tailored up. Black on black with a shade of grey. Look a bit like you're from a steampunk Death Star, but you know. Quite look at yourself. Don't you want to put on a little more colour? And look great on you. No, I'm fine with this. Don't measure me again, please. The colour black has a tendency to absorb mana, really.
So mana is light, then, is what we're saying.
Okay. As mana is absorbed into your clothing, it becomes easier to feel the levels of mana around you, which be generally thought of as a fuck ton because you're surrounded in the mana in your clothing. I set my clothes on fire while I was wearing them so I could tell if there was fire nearby. For battle crafters who use craft in moments of a split second in a battle, it isn't rare that a battle's outcome can be swayed just by whether one wears black or not.
I call bullshit.
Combat goths!
Combat goths!
The gothiest mage wins. Mana crafters always have to keep that function in mind for their clothing. But on cloaks, though, that style's 30 years old. Oh, sorry. Cloaks, though, that style's 30 years old, you two.
You think so? They look really cute.
I know, it's a bit like someone turning up with kind of tie-dyed flared jeans. You know, belt jeans. Actually, 30 years now. No, that'd be the 80s, which is back in fashion. So,
yeah.
Yuppies. Anyway, mobile phone the size of your face.
Not far off, some of them at the moment.
Yeah.
Fucking some people use their fucking iPads as phones.
That must look really funny.
It does. It's fucking weird.
If they're using it as to do a video call as well, that would look less amusing. But if they're using it up, rather than say speakerphone or something, just it's a bit like putting a shell to your ear. Anyway, I see. Thanks for letting me know then.
What, that they look cute?
Yeah, because you hadn't realised. Well, pretty young ladies like yourself really are the best for modelling and stuff.
Oh,
don't touch.
Fuck off.
Please don't touch anyone.
Modelling for what?
Trends, fashion, always a changing. The fact that you girls like this kind of look is proof it'll be the in thing again soon.
Nah, well, what point there? Maybe.
All the while the walls look on. It's being watched by the building. You can't do anything because it's a building. But you know, it's bored, really.
I don't know how to respond to this. I just don't.
Boy, oh boy, it's been long since I've done outfits this free. Feels great.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hertzwein.
You can stop measuring us now. It's getting weird. About 20 minutes ago. Anytime. Give me a measure again. I'll do you in a fire. Wait, weren't you fired? Can we just waltz in here and do this? Not legally, no. Yeah, it's fine. The old coot just says whatever he wants to. See you go then today, girl. Otherwise, you ain't gonna last. That wasn't an answer.
What happened between you two?
I stole his legs. He says something real crazy to me. Insane. Absurd. Turn off on your dicks. Never expect to hear from your flesh and blood son. He'll say to your own flesh and blood son. Or a family business, eh? It's not something that always goes smoothly. What did he say to you? Fuck off! He told me not to drink while I'm on the job.
You're a prick.
Sounds perfectly rational to me. I just imagine it was that. The pause, and it was rude, and he said, "You're a prick." Clearly in the wrong there. I was tying up some suits for a prize wedding. Is that the rule that you drink to celebrate good times? There's no such rule. Oh, that's one. You're okay for earlier. Governor. No, sorry, lads. It's just giving your mum in here. Run! Hertzman steps aside and begins to converse with the couple who passed by.
The fabric here makes it so easy to move.
Indeed, you're also not wearing a corset anymore.
Yeah. You also look really great in those outfits.
He really wasn't joking. The materials he used are fantastic. The quality of the cloth is just as good, maybe even better than my formal wear outfit.
I wonder how much this stuff would have cost us if we were going to pay.
But what's with the dry laugh?
I took a look at the store's price list earlier. How much would this have been? Huh? You know what they say? Ignorance is bliss.
Was it that expensive? Just who is this Hertzman fellow? A drunken tailor?
A drunken tailor who's going to be the next
What
member of your party.
Tailor? What do we do with the drunken tailor? What do we do with the drunken tailor? Early in the morning. Save him from having his skull smashed by a giant mutant. Save him from having his skull smashed by a giant. Save him from having his skull smashed by a giant mutant. Early in the morning. How's the matter, ladies? So that.
Was that your friend?
Ah, it's an enemy. Yeah, well, she's just a guy bum sometimes in evils.
Hey, Hertzwain, I heard you picked a fight in the tavern. Is that true?
Huh? It wasn't a big deal.
Don't put too much worry on my fragile little heart now, okay?
Fuck off, Nicole. What are you? Me? Call the police. Again, Hertzman heads over to converse with the lady who passed us by.
Oh, if you say so then.
Carl, no need to prat like that. Let's head over here sometime for dinner next time. Just the service, what you say.
Not a chance.
Not even a chance?
Mm-hmm. Well, if you insist.
Heck yeah, I do. I'm up for any time. After they finish talking, the lady leaves. Ah, sorry for batting again.
You sure know a lot of people.
That was two.
Yeah.
They're the only place here for tailors out for formal outfits. And you've been doing this for this long. You and your customers are practically best buddies. You need better friends. Hertzman takes out a flask of alcohol and swirls it around, inhaling the vapours. Don't you think you've been drinking too much? You should slowly pace a little. It's fine. I gotta do this. It's part of my job too. Drinking is a part of your job. It's right. The city needs a village idiot, a class act, someone to bring on the laughter.
What do you mean by that?
Everyone in the city's tired, exhausted. These here parts, every day there's news about how man-related sicknesses are spreading, or how the outer pole's borders are shrinking. Just gets to you. Everyone's on edge. The borders of the outer pole are shrinking. Never heard of that phenomenon before. To be honest, it doesn't even sound like it makes sense.
No.
It's a pole.
Actually, now you mentioned it, we haven't heard any good information about that in a while.
It's just the papers do things. Sensationalism. Everything's fine. Go about your daily business. But ladies, it's times like these, tough times, that people have to laugh, to smile. You're going to enjoy every terror on this planet.
Oh, God.
Mr.
Hertzwain?
What?
I think that you're a fantastic person.
But we're leaving now. This ain't nothing. I just love my booze. Hertzman laughed up a storm. Anyway.
Don't know how I feel about this guy.
Thanks. Dots.
Oh.
We escaped him. Now we're in some kind of prison cell.
Yeah. No way, really?
A window, but apart from that, this is a prison cell.
Yep, basically. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Oh, and food. Farming and agriculture just booming back in my country.
Because we're stealing all the mana to use in our magic.
And generally, people pay taxes to me, my family, and that's all they've got really. They don't
Yep.
make their own food. Then they starve to death.
Yep.
That's incredible. I know, right? Just amazing, really. Exactly. Your homeland seems such like a fun place. All the farming and poverty. I'm so envious.
The last time we saw it, it was on fire. So that is a bit of a downside. Has lowered property prices. I will say that.
Only a little.
Only a little. Well, I don't know. It's food prices have gone up, but property prices have gone down exponentially. It's
You're from such a wonderful place. Why would you want to leave just to travel? Well,
we fucked up the teleport magic.
Oh, did I say something I shouldn't have?
Let's just say we have some things to deal with. To put it another way, we're not so much travelling as we are making our way back home. We didn't intend for this to happen. You were a mistake.
I'm so sorry for bringing that up. That's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, I've never been to San Angeles myself, but from what I hear, the continent's pretty far away, isn't it?
Yes, it is. On the complete opposite side of the planet. There isn't a place further than that. Went through the freaking core. Great. It's an age of exploration right now. While it may sound like the perfect time to adventure, the truth is that all the other nations are busy trying to protect and expand their own territories. It's such a chaos. Honestly, we just need to get back home as soon as we can, but we're in a bind. We're absolute novices at travelling, and we don't even know how long the journey will take.
Does that mean I've done nothing but get in your way if I was dragging you all over town? Or not at all?
There's nothing to be concerned about at all, Rune. We were only able to gather this much supplies with the amount of money we had, thanks to Rune, after all.
She's right, we're really grateful to you, Rune, so hold your head up high, okay? Okay.
It's honestly been told off. Okay, I'll be bad. Yay! For some reason.
Well, thanks so much for everything today. No, the gratitude is all ours. Thanks so much for helping us out today, Rune.
I share her sentiments. You have my gratitude, Rune.
Oh, I know. Hey, Rune? Oh, what is it? Vilsariol. Huh? What? Okay, you do this. Selphine sticks out her hand with her thumb and pinky spread out, and the other three are kept together. Rune mimics Selphine's gesture, and they do the Ruggle-style handshake. Good job, Rune. What was that? Vilsariol is a greeting we say in our country's native language. It means luck be with you.
Also, you're now wed.
Vitona? With every encounter, luck is just part of the beginning and of the end. It's the traditional sayings we have from our country. Whenever you greet or say goodbye to someone, you tell them Vilsariol.
We've met for the first time. Good luck!
Delphine, this has been the best, funnest day I've had in my entire life. Your kindness brings me to tears.
Oh, don't exaggerate,
She says as her tears are...
She's literally crying. Then she stopped.
Vitona, Vilsariol too.
Sounds like a brand of oil. Yeah, Viserial. I shake her hand. She sure cries easily. Well, the sun's totally set now. You can walk you back.
Yeah. I wonder what she wants to give us, though, Herpes.
Well, shall we extend our stay to just noontime tomorrow, then?
Of course, we've managed to make a friend. Who knows what the next time we meet will be.
Friend! I don't understand what you're feeling exactly. Friend. She certainly has her peculiarities, but I've grown rather fond of Rune as well.
Oh, who wouldn't?
I know whether she's murdered in the past.
Even though we need to figure out how to get to Ruggles as soon as we can, I figure another few hours won't hurt.
There's another reason why we need to leave this place as soon as we can, however. This place, the Outer Pole, is called that because it's beyond the reach of the mana streams emanating from the 4 mana poles.
Yeah, I know that much. It's because there's so little mana set that sediments cost so much, right?
Indeed! By the way, how are you feeling right now? Bit dead? Yeah?
Yes, I'm pretty tired. Did do quite a lot of walking and all.
That's not what I meant. It's true that we've expended quite a lot of our stamina. However, the exhaustion you're feeling stems primarily from the lack of mana.
What?
Our body's not accustomed to a land with this little mana. It's akin to a place that doesn't have enough oxygen, which we haven't discovered yet.
Is that dangerous?
It'll be quite taxing on your body, but it's nothing life-threatening, and you'll get used to it after a while anyway. Yeah.
Funny how that works.
Yeah, you're acclimatised to it. Even though we need to get back to Ruggles as soon as we can, I figure another few hours wouldn't hurt.
Is acclimatizing a bad thing?
Don't you think it's rather strange? Not really. No. Apart from special areas like these, mana is present throughout the planet. If the mana present in that area is so lacking that it's obstructing your way of life, then you can just move elsewhere, unless there's other people there who have magic to make you go away. So why don't the people of the Outer Pole do the same?
Oh.
The reason is simple. Even if they wanted to, they can't leave!
Why not?
Because everyone will murder them as soon as they see them. Being raised in the land rich of mana, staying for a short while in a place there's much less of it isn't too difficult. Our bodies will eventually get used to the small amount of mana, and we can continue with our lives as normal. However, the opposite of that is not possible.
Why not?
You'll explode. A person's mana develops in the first 6 to 9 months of their life based on the concentration of mana in their surroundings. This process determines their internal absolute limit for storing mana, your mana bar. For the rest of that person's life, their body will continue to take in mana from the atmosphere using the absolute limit of something of a benchmark. Basically, your mana regens, but you've got a top amount you can have, and if you go past that, it's unhealthy. However, in the case of people who were born and raised in the Outer Pole, this limit is as good as 0. Their bodies have become unable to metabolize mana.
Bullshit, that's not how things work.
Metabolize into what? Just turn into sugar or something, does it? If something like that were to go to a place with incredibly high concentration of mana, there's a phenomenon where the mana present in the air forces itself into the body. Seeing as this mana cannot be metabolized by the body, do you know what it is to the body? What? It's poison. Yes, in other words, mana shock occurs.
Ooh. Oh no, maybe they could just slowly get used to more and more mana.
Even if they weaken their mana consumption rates, it's said that it's something that can't be trained up by people who've never tried. The fact that there are no people leaving the Outer Pole is proof of this. That and everyone keeps telling them to fuck off because we're basically bigots. For those who've grown up with mana, there's no resource more valuable. For those who have no connection to it, there isn't a thing more dangerous. Similar to taking a fish that can only live in fresh water and suddenly tossing it into salt water. This is the other reason as to why we need to leave as soon as possible. This is only based on what I've heard, but our bodies can only last for 5 days, even though I said it was fine.
What?
Also, you're going to be walking across a continent, so you're going to die. We absolutely cannot spend any longer than that in the Outer Pole. If we don't take care, then we may be forever confined to this place. See, from the point of view, right, of the Outer Pole people, basically the world's radioactive.
Yeah.
But other people are mutants who've managed to gain mutant superpowers.
Yes.
Because of the radiation.
That's basically
So they're basically the X-Men and the Hulk.
Yeah. But if they stay too long in your city,
they die. And if you go and stay too long in their city, you die of radiation poisoning. Knowing all of this, do you still intend to wait till noon tomorrow?
I'll wait.
Oh. Very well then.
Once we got back to Ruggles, I was going to send Rune an invitation and ask her to come over and visit. But with mana shock and all, that's not possible, is it?
Nah, she's a robot, she'll be fine.
Then that means our meeting tomorrow with her is our last.
Oh?
We've only known
Oh, sorry.
other for a short time. Doesn't change the fact that Rune is my friend. Because even if I can't treasure my friends, then being able to treasure the people in my country would be impossible for me. Sorry, Retona. I know I'm being selfish and I'm dragging you along in more danger.
Nonsense, milady. Your will is mine.
Really? I'm so sorry that I don't care if you die or not.
Don't be. What? I think your sentiment is truly admirable, because I wouldn't have given a shit.
Yeah,
So,
it's also ridiculous and stupid.
Yeah. Also, we're going to die anyway, because we can't cross a continent in 5 days on foot.
The question is, how fucking big is the outer pole?
Yeah. Is it just this city, in which case why haven't they starved to death from the lack of farms?
Yeah,
and... Also, if the outer pole is shrinking, does that mean the world's getting more mana in it?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Huh. I will stand by your decision, no matter what. Because I have no free will. Rainbow!
Oh, achievement unlocked. Rude Awakening.
Rainbow Fountain!
Rainbow Fountain!
Rainbow Fountain!
She's late.
It's 12:20. I know this somehow.
Let's just wait a little longer. Just a little longer, and if she still doesn't come...
Are you two so faint and retired, huh?
Turn around to find a tall man standing behind us.
Discrepancies, apparently. He's staring at his own nose.
He is.
My full attention focuses straight in his eyes, because he's cross-eyed.
At his nose.
They were sharp, almost combative. They weren't the kind to just let anyone get close to him, particularly his nose. Maybe he was born with them, or maybe it's Maybelline. Just what kind of life would get one used to such a sad gaze as that?
And you are?
My name's Rudo Zvoits, CEO of the Zvoits Company. No, I suppose the title means nothing to last year too. Long story short, I'm Sarah's owner. She's a frickin' Sarah. Is Ruben's other name.
Owner of Sarah. Is that some kind of store?
That's the thing that was accompanied the night before, my robot.
Last night? You mean the girl we were with yesterday, Rune?
What? Upon hearing the name, his face stiffens up. Now he looks like he really hates his nose.
Yeah.
Calling itself Rune now, is that right?
Yeah, she was.
Ah! Rune lets out an exasperated sigh. Sigh. Let's get one thing straight.
She's a robot.
I don't know what lies that thing has told you. What you've spent the entirety of yesterday is, without a doubt, Sarah.
Could you please stop addressing Rune as if it were a thing?
What's someone referring to an object as an object? Why you? Why I order? I glared at him with intent to intimidate, but he couldn't see because he was staring at his nose. Just what do you want with us? Stop trying to steal my robot! Oh, is that so? Rudo seems to have come to a conclusion of sorts as he silently approaches me straight on. We stand right across from each other. The difference in height becomes glaringly obvious as I stare menacingly at his chin. And just barely come up to said chin. Oh. I instinctively got myself into a defensive stance. And then... Your eyes are absolutely exquisite. Can I have them? Time stops. My body is frozen still. Shit! He's got ice magic. I break it in a cold sweat all over my body. Their lush brilliance, the deep colours of your irises, such splendid eyes, as if they're radiating a faint glow of light. It's nothing more than cringeworthy cliched lines, one after the other.
Or somebody who can identify somebody who wields magic.
Yeah. Or it should have, had the gaze of his eyes staring straight at me not been swirling full of hatred and anger.
Britona?
I see. I'd heard you were travellers, but for you to have been outsiders.
Excuse me? What do you want from us?
Humph. So be it. He distances himself from us again.
What the fuck's going on?
Who is this guy? Why is he being weird? That's be a limit on how far you can take xenophobia. No, there isn't, unfortunately. If there was, life would be a lot easier.
Yeah. Tony, are you okay?
I'm fine. Just caught me by surprise, that's all. Back to the topic at hand. What on earth did you tell Sarah? I can't imagine what would inspire it to take such unexplainable actions.
Just a minute here. I'm telling you the girl we were here yesterday was Rune. If you're going to keep insisting she's Sarah, then we'd like to see some proof.
Oh. Unfortunately, I don't have time to explain everything just for you, but get in the van. Let's put it this way. I'm just her overseer. It's overseer? You haven't been making any sense all this entire time. This morning we found Sarah leaving my company's mines with sediment on its person.
What?
Mine?
Mine?
We're currently excavating it. Sarah must have thought we wouldn't notice if it's taking some class 4 sediments. Stealing from the mines just to give it to people like you. Outsiders, what is it thinking, I swear? Ha ha! Excavating? Yeah, it's a form of digging.
Well, if this is the work I do with a little special, it's a pretty unique way to make a living in this place.
I dig an hole.
Yeah.
That's not particularly unique in a city. Don't tell me. No way, Ruin is. A man of mine worker. Just how slow do you have to be? Look, Rune does not exist. Okay. Look, whoever we were with yesterday, Sarah, was it? Is she a labourer in the manor mine? She is, and what of it? This is an outrage. Are you insane? Working in a manor mine with that frail... He's just got that voice that kind of spreads around. It's like if you talk to someone with a thick Russian accent for more than 10 minutes. It just kind of takes over everything around it.
Any accent with me, I just start slipping into stupidity.
I also went on holiday to Ireland for a couple of weeks. I came back with a thick accent. It was really annoying.
Yeah, we have Irish teachers in our school. It's quite entertaining watching the kids pick up the accent.
Working in a manor mine with that frail, dented body, she can possibly be doing this for her own free will. Also, why are her clothes that nice? Own will? There's no such thing. I gave it orders and it carries them out. That's all there is to it.
Do you mean to say she's a slave?
What?
Are you using Rune as a slave? Does this country practice slavery?
What? It is just too much.
She's a robot.
Oh? You say you've made friends with Sarah, but I'm fortunate not to have told you something so important. Considering you're friends, you ought to be exasperated.
Please answer me. Is Rune a slave under your possession?
Get to the fucking point. Selphine. That's a preposterous question. My time isn't worth having to educate people who completely misconstructed this entire situation. Like you, from the very beginning. And I have little to gain once you do understand.
So, you go out of your way to meet us, but you won't tell us anything.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Burke.
Yeah.
No need to look so disappointed. I came here to pay you back for your time. As he speaks to us, he takes out a finely shaped sediment from his pocket. The sediment was clear as glass and had a single impurity. Class 1. Considering how much sediment costs in the outer pole, one would have to wonder just how much this would cost. You see, you wanted some sediment, am I right? Here, I kept you waiting, so take this.
No, thank you. Rather than that, we'd like to hear the full story behind all this.
That's too much trouble, so I'll just skip the end. She's a fucking robot. Rune is not a slave. The two aren't even remotely comparable. Make things clear and simple, it broke the company's rules. The rules were, be a slave. It broke those rules by not being a slave and was therefore now a slave. We have taken the best steps possible to make sure this does not happen again. We took its legs off. If you don't want any more information beyond that, then conduct your own investigation. No, excuse me, I'm going to nap off. But wait. What? What will happen to Sarah? And why do you have to concern yourselves with that?
Because she's our friend.
Selphine immediately responds in a loud voice, her patience seeming to have run dry.
Rune stole some sediment, that's the issue here, right? Then he'll just pay you back for it. So don't do anything to Rune.
And here I was wondering what you had to say. You do realise this entire incident happened because you don't have the money to actually pay for sediment, right?
Well, that may be the case for us right now, but once we return home...
You're telling me to trust someone who I've only just met? This isn't something you can solve with just your emotions, you know.
It requires money.
Udo once again begins to walk away.
Like a tit.
Well, wait. I'm a mana crafter.
Returner.
Oh. If you give me any empty sediment, I can fill it with purified mana. Stones the size of what you're holding, I can easily top up 10, even 20 of them. Oh. Well, how about that? Will we still have a problem?
So, here's a question. She can get the stones. If she could get an empty stone, she could just fill it with mana and have the sediment herself.
That is true. But it has to be the right stone of some sort.
Yeah, but an
which is
empty
undefined.
kind of right stone.
Which presumably is a hell of a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Is this story just bullshitting on itself?
Pretty much. Well, how about it? Will we still have a problem? Oh, you're a rather desperate girl, especially for you to make such remarks in a public place as this. And here I thought you had your head on straight. I suppose I overestimated you. Well, come on, purified mana from a human. That's an extremely valuable resource in these parts, right? I'd say it's quite a good deal. Good grief, how utterly naive. Look, let me share some insight with you. When it comes to crime and punishment, the system does not simply exist to fix the crime. It must be a system that can reform the behaviour and psyche of whoever committed said crime. Apologies and reparations are just a byproduct, a formality, in other words, nothing more.
So would filling up those 20 stones... Because if she's just a thing, then she hasn't committed a crime because things don't commit crimes.
Yep.
Can we not just buy her with filling up the things?
Yep.
Because that's how it's going to go down. Is there anything at all we can do?
Nothing. The fact is, I, the victim of this matter, haven't demanded anything from you, means the matter's already been resolved.
You are a prick.
I simply came here so I could hear your side of things, but it doesn't look like there's any point in that. Would you come in? More importantly, both of you better not forget about mana shock. Hold around here long enough, you won't be able to leave the outer pole. Especially you with the red eyes. Oh? Based on the glow in your eyes, I'll say you've got 3 days left here. Excuse me? I'm talking about mana shock. You're from the outside, right? There's no way you don't know about it. You can find out how much just by looking into someone's eyes. Who is this man? Leave! That's the best course of action for you right now. Well, if you want to end up being unable to leave the outer pole for the rest of your life, that's a different story. Udo finally parts from us, leaving behind the final sardonic remark. What?
What the fuck is going on?
Couldn't you have just said, like, she's a robot, or we've basically mind wiped her, or something?
Yeah. I just...
Yeah.
I don't owe you an explanation. No, but it would make your life a fuck ton easier.
Yeah, anyway.
I think we should probably leave it there, to be honest.
Okay.
That was...
Weird.
Yeah. I guess we'll see you lot next time.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright.